Hey, good night, YouTube. This is Marie again, and I'm up here trying to record a second video, and I see everyone posting videos about uh, being tired of working a 9 to 5. I don't work a 9 to 5. I work an 11 to 7, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., which is a overnight graveyard shift. It's a it's not a piece of cake, let me tell you. But the reasons why I'm tired of working, and I love taking care of people, is something I've been doing for a long time, since I can remember. Like I'm like that, like I'm a nurturer, so I feel like I like taking care of people. But as far as the job is concerned, I feel like I've been, well, come tomorrow, no, today actually. Today's my anniversary on my job. I've been at my job 20 years, and I've been working since I was like 15 years old. I'm not even gonna lie to you all. Uh, I've been working since I was a very young person, and I had no choice to work, that young. I'll explain everything later on in another video, but one of the biggest reasons that I'm tired of working, not that I hate working, it's just that I'm tired of working. I don't hate working. It's just I'm very tired of working. I wanna relax. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Exhaustion is one of them. Not having enough time to sleep, like lack of sleep. Sleep deprivation. That's what they call it. Sleep deprivation. That's me. Sleep deprivation, because I work night shifts. You have to work. You have to sleep during the day, which can be sometimes difficult, depending on uh, what all you have to take care of during the day. So you can sometimes become burnt out, like working overnight shift, and then sometimes there's days when you don't get any sleep because you have so many things to do, and then you have to come right back to work. Um and also, working is time consuming. It takes so much of your time to be at a job. Like when I was younger, I wanted to work so bad. Oh, I want to get a job. I'm always working, always working. Like working was a flex. Working is not a flex. Let me tell you, it's not a flex. I realized that after a while, but when you growing up, all I heard was my parents and grandparents saying, "Oh, go to school," like you said, and get, like people say, they say to us, "Go to school and get a good job," or "Go to school and get a job." So I heard that all my life, and I thought that me staying busy and working all the time was really what I needed to be doing for myself, not realizing that, like people say, working takes away from all your dreams and aspirations. Working also, I mean, it takes so much time out of your life that you don't get to really get a chance to enjoy your younger years. You know, I enjoyed my younger years as far as being, independent and stuff, but enjoy your younger years as far as, not having to get up and rip and roar to the job every day. The travel time, like you traveling an hour or 2 hours to get to work, that's ridiculous. This is all the setup. I'm sorry. I'm just now realizing, a couple of years back, that this is all the setup, you know. It's just crazy the stuff you have to deal with when you are working. And to me, working these jobs is like kind of setting you up for failure. Like if you don't have to, as a young person, waste your time, your whole entire life at a job, and you have other means to make income, I think you should do it. Like, because my age group, I'm 53, but in my age group, we were taught to go to work and forget all your dreams, and go to school, and get a good job. And our grandparents and parents thought they were setting us up good, like for a good life. But that is it really a good life? That's what you have to ask yourself. Is work going to work every day really a good life? you know, Getting up when you don't feel like it, tired, exhausted, setting your alarm clock, traveling. I drive to work, so I have to drive in, burning gas, paying a car note to go, make somebody else's dreams happen. Um, is it really worth it? That's what you have to ask yourself. Then you work, and you're still in debt all these, all these years you're just still in debt. You know, the job is not making you rich. These jobs you can't leave to your family. These jobs take you away from your family, so and then people paying these high rents, and we're not even in the apartments to enjoy the high rents that we're paying, or mortgage. you know, Paying a mortgage, but now you have to work multiple jobs to keep the mortgage going. It's not. Is it really worth? Is it worth it to spend all your time doing something so that somebody else can capitalize, and you exhausted, tired? You don't get time to spend with your family. You can barely make a phone call. You have to wait till your days off or nights. Me, in my case, nights off. The next morning, I have to. If it's a weekend, then I can call. Then I can call all my family members and friends and catch up on things. If I want to go on vacation, what I got to do? I got to put in permission and wait for them to answer me. And if they say no, I have to handle it. Can you imagine? They're like, what kind of life is that to live? But this is how everything is set up, and this is how our grandmothers and grandfathers and moms and dads had to do things back in the days, and that's what they had to do back in the days. But today, there are so many other possibilities that you can do, that you don't have to really, forget your dreams. Like there's YouTube, DoorDash. She got us all going. Like this YouTube she's making us know that there is possibilities, and I don't know what the possibility is for me, but I'm trying to get up here and just discuss some of the things that us everyday people go through. And like I said, going to a job is not a flex. Like being at a job, you spend all your time working. You come to the job, people are not appreciative. Some are, a lot aren't. Then you think you're doing a good job, and then here comes your narcissistic supervisor letting you know that your job ain't nothing. You ain't do no not near a good job. After you just bust your butt and you're tired, you're exhausted, you come to work trying to feel good. Sometimes you don't feel good. Sometimes you don't feel like talking. You don't feel like being bothered, and you have people in your face. You have to face other people. You have to talk to people. You have to smile with people. You have to be pleasant with people. You have to, you just have to alter your personality at that moment, even if you're not feeling like it, to stay pleasant on the job, especially when you're a black woman. We already stereotype for having attitudes and stuff. We're not allowed to have attitudes, but uh, yeah, it's just a lot. I feel like the jobs are setting you up for failure. Not all jobs. Some people may feel like their jobs are like rewarding. My job is rewarding in the sense where you go home at night knowing that you did the right thing by somebody who's sick or elderly. So that's where my gratitude comes in, as far as going to work every day. But I hear people in their stories on YouTube about working a 9 to 5, and I agree with every single thing they have to say about not wanting to go to a job. Like, why is it set up that we have to go to a job? All the things that people talk about, why we have to pay for all these things. Wow, And these jobs, they not making us rich. Sometimes they put us in debt. Like me, I worked a little bit of overtime last year, the year before last, and the year before that. And you work overtime because you need the money at that time to do certain things. And then at the end of the year, you owe the IRS buku money. I'm gonna say buku money. You know what that means? A lot of money. You start owing, and you like, I stayed up all night, worked all those shifts. I cleaned patient. I did all these things for these patients. You know, like I took time out of my life, and the money wasn't even mine. The money's not even fully mine. So that right there, when you think about it in that sense, it's just mind blowing. It's mind blowing to think that you think you're getting up and going to work, and you're actually working for pennies. We're working for pennies. You know, when you think about the big bosses and what they make, yeah, you are working for pennies when you eat. Yeah, and depending on where you live at, those pennies could really be, you know, like it's taking you a long time to make ends meet. So, and this is what I was taught by my grandparents because they raised me, and this is what I taught my children. Well, you know, I did pretty good by my children as far as trying to show them, you know, how to um, how to go to work and support themselves. But now when I'm thinking about it as an adult, did I really do right by my children? Like setting them up to go to a job every day? Like I look at them because now they have children of their own. I'm a grandmother, and I want to cry sometime because I feel like they shouldn't have to get up and go to work, and you know, they all have husbands. Their husbands work too, but why should we have to get up and go to work and the kids be at daycare all day, and then you have to pick them up, and then when you pick them up, you're tired, and you're tired, and you could barely lift a finger for yourself, but now you have other little ones that you have to pull yourself together, and you pull up your bootstraps, and you have to cater to your children now after being tired of working a job. Like right now, my kids are grown out the house. I get to see my grandkids when I want, but when I do have them, I'm exhausted from working my shifts. But listen, I don't have them every day. I can send them back home. But when I think about my children, that they have to go to work and then they have to deal with everything, they have to deal with everything after work and try to balance out everything. It just like I wish I had the means where my children would have never had to go to no job. Like I wish I would have had my own business. This way, that could you could leave that to at least you could leave a business to your children. You can't leave a job to your children. Yeah, I got good medical benefits. Okay, I can go to the doctor. All right, I can go to the doctor. So what else is new? Can't pay my bills like that. I could pay them, but I can't, you know, like I can't be balling out, going here and going there and doing this and doing that. Because every time you walk out your door, you got to spend some money. And isn't that the truth? As soon as you walk out the door, you got to spend some kind of money. So my children, you know, I hope that something else can happen for them where they can get a little ease or a little break as far as having to go to work, and myself included. Um, and then check it all out. After you do all of this stuff, you have to work until you're 65, 67 years old. And a lot of my coworkers, after they retired, I'm going to tell you that a lot of them passed away right after retirement. I can't even lie to you. So shocking, but plenty of my coworkers, some of them didn't even make it out the job. Look at my dad. My dad is one of them. My dad worked the post office for all my life. And my dad got to, he didn't even get to 65. And he passed away. And so everything he worked for all that time, Only thing he can do is leave me and my siblings some kind of inheritance. But he didn't get a chance to enjoy his Social Security. He didn't get a chance to enjoy any kind of money that he has. You know, you working and you saving this money, but he didn't get a chance to enjoy it. He left it. You know, he wound up passing away and leaving whatever few dollars that he saved up for his children to us. But he didn't get a chance to enjoy his own money that he worked for all those years. He didn't get a chance to collect his Social Security. He did get a chance to travel a little bit, but it's not probably everything he wanted to do. All that for a job. Yes, he took care of his children. He took care of his children financially, but he didn't get a chance to enjoy his own money that he's the one who worked for it. Let that sink in. That's just crazy to me. And a lot of my coworkers, the same thing. They, you know, and I don't want to be that statistic. I don't want to be another one of those statistics. I would like to enjoy, you know, the rest of the time I have here with my family and my grandchildren. But you know, you have to do things, I guess, to work your way up into leaving a job. A lot of people feel like, if I leave the job, what am I gonna do? So I mean, I can understand how scary that feels, but you know, it's just crazy. Anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about, you know, that, you know, what I'm seeing on YouTube. A lot of people talking about leaving their 9 to 5s, and I can't say that I freaking blame them. These jobs don't mean us no good. They don't, you know, they don't care about us. They don't cater to us. If you like doing the job because that's what you like to do, and that's truly and genuinely your, you know, that fulfills you, then I understand. But me taking care of people fulfills me, but you know, now it's time for me to take care of myself, and it's time for me to think about the things that I like to do. I don't think I should have to wait till 65 to think about things that I like to do in life. That's not fair. I don't feel like it's a fair deal, and this system is set up and it's rigged for for us to be in this predicament. So we work our whole younger years, and you know, all the younger years you got to work and be exhausted and can't enjoy your time. And then when you get older, now you can enjoy the last little few years that you have left. I'm not doing that. I'm out of here. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do exactly what everybody's saying that they did. They left their 9 to 5. As soon as I get where I can do that, I'm not gonna stay at a job till I'm 65. I'm just letting y'all know that the new generation, they got it right, what they're thinking about not wanting to spend all their time at a job. I truly understand. And you know, I think if you have dreams and aspirations, you should go for it. Don't waste your life at somebody else's, making somebody else's dreams come true. So that's it. Thank you for listening. um if you like what I'm talking about and you think that I have some potential, which I hope you do, please subscribe to my channel, like, and share if you will. Love you all.